everyone, it's Shannon. I'm so excited to have you back here on my channel today. If you didn't know, Hobby Lobby currently has a lot of their home decor on clearance, even up to 75% off. I always love shopping the store trying to find these bargains. A lot of times I find a lot of really great things. Other times I find things that might be broken or damaged, just need a little bit of love, and then they become something amazing for your home's decor. So on my last shopping trip, I did grab 3 items that I'm gonna share with you today. I'm kinda gonna take them, give them an updated look, and share with you how I do that. And hopefully that brings you guys some inspiration. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is give this house 2 or 3 coats of my white chalk paint. And I thought I'd mention this little trick that I've been using lately. So usually I roll out my craft paper to protect my surface, but when I have smaller projects like this, I've been loving using these kind of foil type metal trays from Dollar Tree. They come in a set of 2. They are disposable, but they are more sturdy that you can get several uses out of them. And I even use it to just set my wet paintbrushes down on. So this is a nice little tip I thought I would pass along. So now my house is dry. I did give it just 2 coats of the paint. I kind of liked that streaky look that you see on there, not like a solid white. So I left it at that, and then I thought it'd be cute to give it a wooden roof. So I have this scrap piece. It's a 1x4 that Brian had to rip down for trim pieces, I believe, and it's just left over from the she shed. And it just happens to be the right width, and also it's not super thick, so it won't look too chunky on top of the roof. So I have my miter box and handsaw. I'm going to cut it down to size. I am also going to sand it. I just have a sanding block to do that. And then I'll also get out my hole saw so I can cut a hole for the chimney. Alright, so here is the hole saw that I'm going to use to cut the hole in the roof for the chimney. This is just a kit that I got from IKEA. It just fits on a drill. So what I'm going to do is kind of measure and guesstimate about where my chimney is and about where I need to mark my hole so that it will slide on there. I may have to do a little bit of extra cutting. That way it'll slide on sideways, so it may end up being a little bit bigger of a hole than I kind of expect, but we're gonna make this work. Alright, so you can see here that the hole is big enough for the chimney, but it won't slide down and sit flush, which is why I was thinking I'm probably going to have to cut a bigger hole than what I was thinking, so I'm just going to elongate it this way. And now that my paint is dry, I'm going to use some Super Unique super glue to glue on my roof. I also thought it'd be really cute to add a little decal on the front, so I just printed one out on my Silhouette Cameo and used the word home, which makes sense for this little house. I'm going to weed it out, add my transfer tape to the top, and then I'll transfer it onto the little house. So now this guy is pretty cute all by himself. It's just a little bit dark for me, so I want to paint it just with one coat of chalk paint, but it's got this binder clip here at the top, and then it's on a nice stand and base. And I feel like you could recreate this with a piece of wood, a dowel rod, and then you can even get these clips from Hobby Lobby and kind of make your own if you can't find this there. But this one was on clearance. It was normally $14.99 and I got it on clearance for $3.99. So what I plan to do is just give it one coat of my white chalk paint. I'm going to dry brush it on there. I just want to lighten it up. I don't want to turn it completely white. And then I also have this decorative metal piece that is the Spare Parts brand from Hobby Lobby, and I get this when they are 50% off. So normally this is $3.99. It comes in a set of 4. I've already used 3 of them, so I have 1 left. I thought I would pop it on the front of my clip up here after I get it painted. So while that was setting up, I went ahead and printed out this botanical free printable. I will link down below the blog and website where I got it from. It was a set of 6. You can kind of pick which one you want, or you can kind of Google or Pinterest and find something that will work that you would want to clip onto yours. And another suggestion is I printed mine on craft paper. You can print it on white paper or cream colored paper, but I thought this would kind of age it a little bit. So all I have to do is clip this in there and it's finished. Now this one I am most excited about. It's a metal mailbox. You can hear here. It was normally $29.99 and I got it on clearance for $7.49, and I'm going to change it into a planter. So I have my wood sheet back out that I use for the roof on the house, but instead of using it that way, I'm going to take the door off and make sort of like a wall on the inside there. That way I can add my foam and greenery and flowers, and it'll be a super cute mailbox slash planter. Alright, so let me cut you up. I cut my wood down to size, and then I sanded it, I painted it, which basically stained it the same color as the roof on the little house. I glued it in so it would stay in place on the sides over here. And then my brick of styrofoam that's from Dollar Tree fit in there actually 100% perfectly. So I just glued it down in there. A tip is you don't have to take the plastic off of your foam bricks to use them. It actually will keep it from being so messy. So now that I have this all together, I'm just gonna add my greenery and my flowers.